out of a deep sense of gratitude for the kind of things that have happened to me. I was a very average guy, and good things happened to me. And when I thought about the good things that happened to me, there's no logical reason why they should happen to me and not to somebody else. So I have to give back.
The kind of love, affection, support, all of those things that we get, that I have gotten from the world around me. And the second thing is that we understand that we are in a country where there are a lot of issues, and if we don't all of us engage with that, all of us don't work on those things, all of us don't come in support of those things, then we cannot imagine or we cannot have a better world. So that personally motivates me.
I am a product of subsidy. I think that's what motivates me always. So my education is grossly subsidized. And to be honest, every single person who has ever gone to a government school, college, IIT, IIM, is the product of subsidy. And then the second realization which happened that time, but after pandemic, it has become really much more solid, is that our subsidy really comes from the farmers of this country. So I take it as a karja. For us, we always say कि ये debt है, ये कहीं किसी का कर्जा है हमारे ऊपर. And यदि हम जीते जी इसको दे दें तो बहुत अच्छा, और जीते जी ना भी दे पाएँ, ना चुका पाएँ सब कुछ, क्योंकि नहीं चुका पाएंगे, मतलब the kind of कर्जा we have, we will not be able to pay it. So maybe even when we are no more, we are still paying back.
If India becomes a better country when I go or after I go, there will be one big return. I firmly believe that the youth of this country has a duty to shape the future of the country, and I'm very impressed by the young people who want to give back to the country. So if I can do something to help them be more efficient in their impact, that would be my contribution.
I do enjoy the many pleasures that money is able to provide, whether it is buying a book or going for a solo backpacking trip or buying some gifts for family members, etc. What I'm also present to is that my satisfaction is the highest when I'm able to contribute in any meaningful way to a cause or to a person who cannot pay it back to me. Which is to say that if I'm leaving something for the family or friends or community, there's still an element of self-preservation. Whereas if I'm able to, and I just speak for myself, for me the satisfaction is the highest when there is agendaless.
So we have tried to give our children the best education possible, the best values growing up around us, what we think is right. We've tried to live those values, and it gives us a great deal of joy and comfort when people say that our children epitomize what we stand for, or that they say, oh, when we look at your son, he's a spitting image, he works hard, those kind of things are the values. That is really the wealth you can give the children. And yes, of course, we do want to bequeath maybe some part of our wealth to them. Maybe one house will go to half each to the children, but that's it. They have to make their own life. They have to make a life out of what we gave them, the education, the opportunities.
So there are two kinds of wealth we all have. One is wealth we inherit from our elders, and the other is the wealth we create ourselves. So in the first phase, I'm giving away the wealth that I inherited from my parents and my family. In the second phase, maybe in the future years, I'll build enough wealth that I will use for my lifetime and then leave it back for charities in the future.